Hey everyone, this is Jeff from the KCGN podcast. Today we are going to be unboxing Super Mario Maker for Wii U. I've been very excited about this game as a game designer myself. Um, the whole it's a very intuitive, for any of you who don't know, it's a very intuitive, easy to use level design tool, so you can basically make your own Super Mario Brothers stages. So very fun. Or it sounds like it'd be very fun. I am yet to try it as it's still in its box. Now, the first thing I'm noticing about the box here, it's in this cardboard case, which is very unusual for Wii U games, as stuff like this, usually in a plastic case. But I don't remember if that was announced prior to the game coming out, but or maybe I just forgot it. But it is a pleasant surprise. So let's take a look at the box here. It looks like it does have Amiibo support, and I'm noticing here it says there's an idea book included, which I think they did discuss during E3. And the idea book basically contains pictures of ideas for stages that you can make, and then they have a code on there that you can input that will load up that stage in the picture for you to kind of explore and check out. So let's take a look at the back of the box here before we open it up. As you can see, we have 4 different Mario game styles. You can have Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, and Super Mario Brothers U, or New Super Mario Brothers U rather. And I don't know how they handle gameplay elements, because I know they were showing some videos like you can wall jump in New Super Mario Brothers U stages, but I don't know if that's possible in the other ones because they never showed it. So it'd be very, very interesting to see how those different visual styles kind of affect gameplay, if they do at all. So you can play your stages, you can create stages, and then you can also share them online, which I think is very cool. It'll get the game a lot of replayability. Now, the Amiibo support is, I think it lets you place like a question mark block in your level that will pop out a mushroom that will transform you into that character. And you're still going to have Mario's moves, but visually and audio wise, you'll look and sound like that character that you scanned in with the Amiibo. So, and I think you can only use that on Super Mario Brothers style stages. Now, let's get down to opening it up. Go ahead and be very careful here. I don't want to damage it, but go ahead and see what we have here. So, first thing is the ideas book. I'll go ahead and push this off to the side for a moment, and looking in here, we just have some pictures. They're kind of providing some ideas that you can use with various different items, it looks like, and some very cool looking pictures as well. So interesting stuff. So I'm looking forward to checking this out in more detail. I'm going to put it off to the side, and then of course we have the game here as well in a red box. I did not know that was the case. The only other Wii U game to come in a red box like this is Mario Kart 8, so it's very interesting to see Nintendo doing that again. I think they were kind of touting that as kind of a very kind of one-time thing, so very interesting indeed. Looking at the back of the box here, it's the same. It does support just about every control scheme you can imagine, so that's a good sign. You can pretty much play it with any controller regardless of what your current setup is, so very convenient. So before I open this up, I did get a couple of bonus items with this. I did get this at Target, and if you get it at Target, you get the Super Mario Maker Rubik's Cube. It's not labeled as a Rubik's Cube, but either way, we're going to go ahead and open this up. So put that off to the side. So this is just your standard Rubik's Cube. You know, you mix it up. But before I do that, has some very cool images on it. If we look at the various different sides, they got an underwater level from New Super Mario Bros. U. We got about an airship level from Super Mario Bros. 3. It looks like a castle level from Super Mario World, a Super Mario Bros. Underwater level, and just some Super Mario Maker logo stuff. So you can mix that up, solve it like you would a Rubik's Cube. It's pretty straightforward. Nice little free bonus if you get the game from Target. So go ahead and put that away. And then I also got today the Dr. Mario Amiibo, which I'm going to open. We may have to cut away to it actually being open. So Alright, so this is the Dr. Mario Amiibo. Hold it up here. So this is, it's got a very nice, I'm noticing this very nice kind of metallic finish on the thing here, and then on the pill, it actually has a very smooth texture to it. I'm running my finger over it, and it's very shiny too, kind of like plastic looking, almost like an actual pill, which I would not recommend if you have this Amiibo trying to take the pill, as Dr. Mario is almost certainly not licensed in any way, shape, or form. His pills will probably kill you. Looking around the back, they got some very nice detail. You know, you got the stethoscope, earpieces right here. Nice little touch. Dr. Mario is one of my favorite characters just because of how silly he is, but very cool. A lot of really nice detail in the hair, and it looks overall just looks really nice. I'm pretty happy with the quality of this one. This is a Target exclusive, so if you have a chance, you know, get down to your local Target, see if you can find this one, because I was told, possibly as a scheme to get me to buy it right here and now, that they would not be getting any more of these in. So these are kind of a one-time thing, so I'm pretty happy to have this Amiibo with me. So really happy to have gotten that with Super Mario Maker. So now moving on to, moving back to the box here, I'm going to go ahead and open it up here. So let's go ahead and get this plastic wrap off. I'll go ahead and put that off to the side for the time being. So we're going to go and open it up here real quick. It looks like we've got a pretty bare bones set of stuff here. We've got the standard electronic manual information and FAQ stuff, and then we got the disc. So, you know, pretty bare bones. There's nothing hidden behind the disc, obviously, but pretty much what you'd expect from any standard Wii U game. As far as my opinion on the game before playing it, based on what I've seen of it, I feel like it's a very competent level editor. It looks like a lot of fun. There's a lot of really cool stuff that you can kind of like combine. You can do stuff that you wouldn't expect to be able to see in a Mario game, or in a Mario level rather. So I'm really excited to kind of experiment with this, check it out. They kind of, I think I heard they have like a kind of daily unlock things. So you unlock things as you play more and more frequently, so you can create more and more complex levels, which I don't know how to feel about that. It could be interesting, could make me want to come back to the game day after day, but I'm excited to try this out. One of my gripes that I've had so far, and this is really a very kind of nitpicky issue, but I've noticed that there's a lot of what they call scaling and rotation on the sprite images. So like you notice that like when you, in a lot of the gameplay videos, you see Mario defeats a Koopa, and then the Koopa shell kind of like flies up and it rotates as it kind of like flies off screen. That's not something that the NES or it's not something the NES was capable of actually doing. So to see that in those original Super Mario Bros. Style levels, kind of off-putting for me. I also noticed that a lot of the stuff has drop shadows, but again, these are very minor, nitpicky things, and I'm sure it'll look fine in the grand scheme of things anyways. So I'm just one of those people that gets really nitpicky when it comes to kind of these retro 8-bit style type games. So that's our unboxing video for Super Mario Maker. I'm going to go ahead and take this disc, and hopefully I will be able to find a way to share my levels with you, our viewers. So thank you for watching, and that's Super Mario Maker being unboxed.